So, I was told that I needed to rank all of my currently owned brawlers, and so I agreed. So I spent weeks doing nothing. Absolutely nothing. Except for like the day after it was posted. Then I was like, alright, you know what? I did it, and then I didn't like my list. So I redid it. This is going to be part 1 of a 2-part list ranking. Because I have some things to say about some certain other things. And also, I don't know why I have to say this, but I guess I have to say this now. This is my opinion, and my opinion only. I'm not saying that Jackie's the worst brawler, because Jackie's the worst brawler, even though she is. I'm saying that this is my list, not yours. So stop being a baby about it. Alright, so let's get on with the list. Alright, number 27, Jackie. I don't think I need explanation here. There are too many good counters to this brawler nowadays. And there's like zero way to play her in certain lobbies. Like say an Edgar lobby, you are not going to be playing Jackie. Especially, like, it's only really good in certain situations. And even then, Jackie's not that good. But, like, overall, I could see why people might use her, even though, you know, Doug is going to be a whole lot cooler when he comes out. And there's already other brawlers that do the very thing that Jackie does. But I get it. Some of you just have no life. It's just, you know, Jackie's just bad, in my opinion. Of course. Now, another brawler that I just don't really like is Bo. I made the mistake of getting him as my first epic instead of M's, which, to be fair, would have been a whole lot more easier on me if I just, you know, gotten M's first. Because then it would have been, like, I'm trying to say, when I play Bo, I usually miss my shots because he doesn't, like, he shoots in a weird way. He shoots in a very weird way. You get the gist. I think you might not. The only reason he's my least favorite is because Jackie exists, and also I kind of do like his super. It's like one of the best things about that brawler. That's the only reason people like to play him. I don't know, that's just my perspective though. Some people might actually really like that brawler. But, in conclusion, he's still number 26. Alright, next up, Hank. Dear Jesus. I remember when Hank was the big shot around town. Everyone was like, oh my god, he's gonna be so cool. I like how unique he is. And then everyone got him, and he was so good. Too good. And people knew. Oh, they started going, play Hank while you can. Because he'll be debuffed. He won't exist no more. I didn't listen. Also, I didn't get enough credits before he was nerfed. And so when I got him, he stank! He sucks. Like, a lot. And it does suck. It does ruin, like, what a lot of people have going for him. It ruins some of the only good things. Like, Hank is really only good for pushing brawlers behind a wall. He's a thrower that doesn't have a thrower's range. But if you can get some good shots on him, with him, you can win. It's just not going to be easy. The only reason I put him higher than Bo is because I like his design a lot more than Bo. And like you could be saying, oh, is it because Bo's a different color of skin? I mean, I'm comparing him to a shrimp, so I don't really know what you're trying to get here, but no, it's not because of that. Rather, it's It's because Otis is my favorite brawler. That's spoiler alert, but Otis is my favorite brawler, and since this dude is part of Otis's trio, he gets extra points because I like him way more. That was a waste of a super. I just like him better. All right, number 23, Lou. 23. What am I talking about? 24. Number 24, Brandon. Think. Number 24, Lou. Now, Lou is Lou is there. Alright, he's existent. I don't really know what else to say. I kind of like his freezing move, but he just doesn't do enough damage that I personally would use him more often. He's only really good for like the boss fight game modes, because you can just freeze the boss. If you get good randoms and you triple up, oh my god, if you can triple up Lou's in boss fight, that is amazing. You're gonna win. No matter what difficulty it's on, he's getting frozen every 10 seconds. But that's, like, again, the only good situation I find him for. Number 23 is Gale, because I find the same thing. I like him. He was my very first chromatic. I kind of wish I got Colette, though. But I can get her another time. But, he just doesn't do enough damage. And yes, I know I could upgrade him, and I did. I upgraded him to power level 7. Because, I'm too poor. Because I wasted all my money on Silver Daryl. Silver Daryl, though, is pretty cool. 22 is Barley. Personally, I don't really think he has enough health to exist enough. He's kind of like a lower level brawler, in my opinion. He does good, though, in certain game modes. And I like his skins. He probably has some of my favorite skins. But, you know, I do also like his cool, like, super, for instance. But it's every other third super where it's like it misses. That's the only bad thing about him. That's why he is one below Dynamite. Dynamite is number 21 because it takes way too long for his things to go off. And I could say the same thing about Tick. But Tick does the damage to make up for that mistake. And also everyone's scared of Tick for some weird reason. Nobody knows why we're scared of Tick. We're just scared of Tick. But Dynamite is kind of bad in those scenarios. His super, though, is the more unique. He's one of the cooler, like, not thrower-ish supers. Because he just throws a bomb. And the bomb makes a big boom. Basically, it's just a bigger first attack. Number 20 is Jessie. I'm so sorry, but Jessie does no damage. 0 damage. Absolutely none. Not enough to even exist. Like, you can't even do a box. That's how bad that is. There's no reason I shouldn't be able to take out a box and no reason I should have to hit a box 4 times for it to break. I mean, not 4 times. 3 times. Not 3 times. Bleh. No reason I should have to hit a box 5 times for it to break. Again, the only good thing about Jessie, really, is I like her ability that her, you know, attack can do other things than just exist like that. And what I mean by is that, like, if you hit somebody and there's another person near, then you're gonna get that also other hit, you know? But, you know, again, Jessie just doesn't do enough damage. So, yeah. Number 19 is Shelly. Now, I know Shelly's coming back in the meta, I guess. I don't know. I don't keep up with the meta. I watched one ranking on Brawl Stars Power League brawlers to use, and Otis was in the top, and that's the only reason I agreed with it. But, like, I mean, it's Shelly. What are you gonna do? You're only really useful when you got your super. That's it. Number 18 is Tick. Tick is The last one of my throwers, I'm like 100% sure. Not 100, but like 90% sure. Because I don't fully have my list out. Because this is a part 1, and I get to make my list later. You feel me? But honestly, Tick is kind of low. I mean, yeah, he has the same problem as Dynamite, but the only reason he's higher than like a lot of brawlers is because people are scared. They are scared of Tick. Play certain matches, you see those Tick bombs, you are running for the fields. Because you don't want to get hit, even though they do no damage. Also, his super has to be one of the most unique supers. He just throws his head, and it's a bomb. It also makes for really cool Brawl Stars animations. And I like his health. It's decent enough. It's decent enough. It's not horrendous, which is all that I'm asking for. Is a thrower with decent health. I'm not asking, like, Brock is going to be super high up on this list because he exists. Alright, he exists. That's all. Alright, number 17 is Poco. Now, I understand the concern here that I might be stupid for saying this. But honestly, it's not that I don't like Poco. It's just I'm really bad at playing certain healers. And without Poco's star power, the one that makes his base attack actually heal, I'm going to be the most useless healer on your team. I am not going to do crap at all. Like, I'm not going to be able to heal you guys. I'm going to mistake my super for a damaging attack, because I don't like playing healers. So I'm not going to be able to do anything at all. So don't ask me to play healer, because it's just not happening. But, you know, it's not that bad. Poco is a really cool brawler, too. I really like all this stuff. Alright, number 16, we have Edgar. I hate Edgar with passions. Passions beyond passions. I hate Edgar. I don't know if that says a lot, but, like, he sucks. I mean, yes, he doesn't suck if you can play him right, but he sucks just existently. If you main Edgar, you're weird. Or you're just not skilled at all. 0 skills. That's it. I think everyone can agree with me on that one, except for Edgar mains, but you guys can go burn in a hole. Now, the last one of this part is number 15, Frank. Personally, Frank does a lot of good damage, but he stands still during his attack, and there's so many tanks that can just take him out, damage dealers, tanks that can just take him out before he uses his super, so it's just such a waste, in my personal opinion. And, like, yeah, it's kind of sad, but he is still a good brawler. And that's basically it for my list. And before I end this off, I want to say, yes, I did get every Cuphead achievement, and yes, I'm very proud of myself. Every single Cuphead achievement. Oh my god, it took an hour to do Pacifist. It took 2 hours to do Pacifist, but it took 1 hour to do one certain level on Pacifist. So, yeah. But anyway, thanks. Part 2 will come out, and we'll finish off the rankings. So, that'll happen. Anyway, bye!